Hi everyone, Joe here from the Innovation Beehive. Today, we're still going through extreme uncertainty. There was an article on the radio yesterday that talked about how millions of people are not going back to the office for the foreseeable future. And, there's beginning to be a real trend towards perhaps more remote working, even outside of the current crisis. At the Innovation Beehive, when the crisis hit, we leaned on all of our experience of working with leaders, developing innovation programs, working on organizational culture, and we developed the roadmap through uncertainty. Now, there's some other videos on our YouTube page about this, so do go and check them out. But today, I want to talk about the third stage of that roadmap. So the first is stabilize, and then you have sustain, then you have return, which I'm going to talk about today, and then you have renew. And we're probably still in the return phase. We're still returning to this sense of trying to get back to business as usual. Restaurants and shops are now open, etc., and have been for some time. And we're all still trying to navigate that, wearing our masks, remembering not to leave them in the car or at home, etc. When it comes to return from an employee perspective and from working with our employees and with our teams, there are some ways of being and some things to consider that I think is worth revisiting. There are probably three key behaviors that we've identified from talking to our clients, from talking to people out there in industry, that leaders are going to need to develop both for themselves and also for their teams. So there's the interpersonal piece. I heard again on the radio yesterday that if you don't see someone face to face for 3 months, the friendship that you formed, the relationship that you form, significantly decreases over time, almost exponentially, to the point where a friendship fades. Now, if we're moving towards more remote working, we need to be thinking about how we can maintain those relationships between people in this next normal. So interpersonal skills in a more digital context are going to be incredibly important. I think innovation is an essential skill going forward. We've seen the transformative power of agile working and thinking in a more innovative way about our challenges over the last few months as we've all moved to a new way of working. So we've applied innovation to ourselves. Now we need to seize that skill set and maintain it and hold on to it and take it forward into the next normal. And of course, the other thing that has happened in this crisis is we've become brilliant executors. We've actually got stuff done. The machines of corporate life have not held back the need to do the action, to take action that's required. We've seen that in the way that IT systems have been adapted, in the way that teams have been able to keep communicating, keep working, keep being productive. We need to hold on to that sense of that bias for delivery, the bias for action that we've all had through this crisis. And if we hold on to that, if we hold on to interpersonal skills, innovation and execution, I think we'll find that our organizations will excel in the next normal. So if you want to know more about this, there's an infographic on our website. Do take a look at that, link in the description. And if you've got any questions or concerns that you want to talk about with us at the Innovation Beehive, feel free to reach out.